There's so many things you can do to create curb appeal. You can change your landscaping, you can change your hardware, nice sconces, but I think color is huge, and I think you get a lot of bang for your buck when you just paint your door. So we get asked a lot, you know, what are great colors for this cladding, that cladding, and I think that with exterior doors, it's the one spot you can do a lot of color and not worry too much about it. You can, you know, showcase your personality, but you still want to think about the cladding, right? You still want to think about the context. So I tried to whittle down to some really popular cladding colors and cladding finishes that we see outside. So we've got sort of a tan stone, a gray siding, and a red brick. So these are pretty typical across North America. Now with what I want you to think about though is these not just as stone. Imagine this could be siding, this could be brick. It doesn't matter. You want to think of the exterior cladding as just a plane of color, and that'll help you figure out the door colors and the other colors that'll go along with it.
Because you might be looking for something that sinks in with it or something that contrasts. It really depends on what you're looking for.
And that comes to your personality, because this is your opportunity to showcase your style and your personality. And some people want things to blend in. So black, this is Ebony King.
It's always a good choice.
Isn't
black.
that a great choice?
Almost always.
It's classic, and it pretty much does work with everything that we have. And especially, I just painted out a white trim, because often with your door you want the color to pop. Put a light colored trim or a color trim. On the tape I showed steam. This is Chantilly lace, so it's a lot whiter. But you can see how Ebony King just really pops. Very classic, understated, sophisticated.
Really
so
nice.
That's your sophisticated
You've
color.
got a gorgeous picture of an exterior. I mean, take a look at this house. It's absolutely beautiful with that pop. And then, of course, the shutters up there are also,
black. in the black, exactly.
Nice.
And again, it's got that beautiful trim. So you can always pop things with some more beefy trim, which I find is a good idea. Now, to take black down a notch to something a little more, it's still classic, but I really like navy blue. I absolutely love navy blue doors.
It's classic.
It is classic, and it's a little preppy too. So it has a little bit of that preppiness. So this is actually Gentleman's Gray. It's one of the colors from Benjamin Moore's 2017 trends. And funny enough, this year I found a lot of our colors work really well outdoor as well. So this one's a great one, whether it's gray, even with the red brick. You know,
it still works.
It still works. Just like the black, you kind of get that twist. So we'll put Gentleman's Gray back up. But then I thought red. Everybody, you think about a classic red door. And this is a very elegant red.
That is so nice. That's like it's a wine color.
The name is Dinner Party, so you're close, right? Wine, dinner party.
Yeah, that's my kind of jam. I love that.
So again, see how wonderful it looks with the tans. But it's not an in-your-face red. Like, it looks really nice with everything, and it would blend in definitely with this. It's very quiet and almost polite. But if you're bored with the traditional red, why not do something a little crazy? This is Claret Rose. So it's got a lot of orange in it. I noticed someone in the audience wearing this color.
That is very orangey. Like, it would take me a lot to go there, even though I have a red door. My red door is not that far from that.
Orange, but you're right. This seems a little clearer, but there's something really cosmetic about it. Something bold and beautiful. I really, really love it. I don't think I'd put it with the red brick, but again, you could.
I like it with the gray siding, though.
It's beautiful with the gray siding. It's like lipstick.
Yes, it is. Take a look at how a pop of red looks at this door. And that looks amazing. Really nice contrast. It stands out.
It stands out. And that's where you're a bold person if you want to use that. You know, it's
absolutely.
So let's go to the opposite here. Let's go to green. That's another classic, and I love looking at the historical colors. If you're narrowing it down from 3,000, Benjamin Moore's historical palette is a good place to go. There's 174. They'll probably all work. This is Lafayette Green. It's a very heritage, traditional, sort of a forest green, Lafayette. And again, it's just very understated.
Would you put it with the red brick?
I wouldn't. As soon as I put it there, I'm like, no, I probably wouldn't do that. But again, you want to think about the opposites, red and green, and you get that Christmassy. But with the tans and the gray, it's very nice. It's sort of, again, a very classic color. But also in the classics are the yellow. And I tried to cover, I brought it down to 8 from 3,000, so I couldn't get everything in here.
You did pretty well.
But yellow is one of those tricky colors that either looks neon or it looks sort of faded. So my favorite is Dorset Gold. It's from the historical palette. It's actually quite a bit more mustardy, but it'll still read as bright. Like, it'll still be that vibrant statement color on the street without being bright canary yellow.
I like it with the gray.
Isn't it beautiful?
Once
It's
again,
great
it
yellow and
really
gray.
it
And
pops
there's these,
beautifully.
like, trendy combinations too.
Yes.
But speaking about trendy, this one I kind of threw in there as my wild card.
Yeah.
This is Blue Lake.
Okay.
And it's definitely a very fashionable, trendy color right now. But it
Yeah.
also has a bit of a nostalgic feel
Not
to
bad.
it. So again, I love it with gray. And I did
Yes.
my door a lighter version of this, and I really, really like it. It's a bit crazy with the brick.
Yeah.
So if I had this brick, I'd paint that brick, to be honest.
Right. It's given us too many problems, right? Okay, let's take a look at how blue can look on an
Yeah.
exterior. That
Isn't that
looks
gorgeous?
stunning. That
Very
really makes a statement.
Contemporary with the white and black. It's
Yes.
just perfect.
Gorgeous.
And finally,
Yeah.
shadow. Now, purple is not the most popular color for exterior doors. I've been seeing
Yeah.
a lot of them. I'm a little bit biased because it's our color of the year, but
Yeah.
look at that. Look how sophisticated. And when you paint a purple door, you're really saying, Sharon, I don't care what you think about my door.
Right.
I don't care what you think about my color.
I know
love
who
it.
I am.
Exactly.
And I want a purple door. But it
Exactly.
is sophisticated. That's the word to use to
sophisticated.
describe it. It's great.